When I wake up in the morning, I want to be able to do something at the highest possible level. I want to feel like I'm a Formula One driver every single day of my life. Otherwise, I feel like I'm wasting my daylight. What can be done? What hasn't been? You know, you just never know when your day is going to come, and you know, I'm not going to leave anything to chance. My name is Lenny from Maui, Hawaii, and I'm 24 years old, and what I do is ride waves, and whatever equipment it is that I use is my form of surfing. Surfing means the art of wave riding. It doesn't say what you have to ride, and at the end of the day, my personal desire is to ride a wave. And there's so many great ways you could be riding a wave and getting such a unique, different experience. You know, I watch all these snowboarding movies, Travis Rice's films, and I'm like, if he can do it in Alaska on some of those mountains with an avalanche behind him, you know, I can do that at Jaws. It's gonna take some time, but in the future, I see no reason why we're not doing 720s off a 50-foot wave. The first time I ever rode Jaws was on a hydrofoil board with Laird and Dave. We were on the big aluminum with snowboard boots, and you know, to see where it's come now, their purpose and their goal was to ride the biggest wave ever ridden. There's this untapped potential out there, and with the foil you can go for thousands of miles or more. It just depends on how long your legs can last. It's basically an airplane flipped upside down. And so the front wing creates lift just like an airplane, the back wing creates downward force, and so it stabilizes itself. Obviously, water is much more dense than air, so we can get away with much smaller wings and that good stuff. The aloha is the spirit of giving and not asking to receive something. No matter who it is, you treat them equally. And I think the people who maybe, you know, are the most judgmental are the ones that just need to be embraced a little bit. At the end of the day, if they don't want it, you know, just keep moving on. There's 7 billion people around here to be nice to. If you're nice to everybody, you can't go wrong. Even if they go wrong by your standards, you just move on. It's water under the bridge. I started surfing, I started doing these sports because the sensation they gave me, that was the fun. Now, the fun has transformed into something more like the journey and the adventure of trying to go to the next step, go to the next level. It has to strive from somewhere personal and a passion. I want to make the most of every moment, and you know, nothing worse than when you're not moving forward. Maybe I can't physically, but if I'm, you know, somewhere that allows me to move forward mentally, that's something. And it's about little wins every day. If you have little wins, it keeps you inspired and you don't get depressed ever. It's another color in the coloring book.